Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is a 200-piece platinum limited edition from Glashütte Original of East Germany and the town of Glashütte. This is the PanoMaticDate. Watch from the early 2000s. This example in platinum is a special series. It contains the extravagant duplex swan's neck 3/4 rotor automatic caliber 90 series inside, and then a simple combination of time with panorama datum on the dial side. It is 39 millimeters in diameter. I measured 12.2 millimeters thick, 45.1 from lug to lug, with a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs on my scale. It is 126.39 grams, so it's quite weighty despite not being a big watch, but platinum will do that. On my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference, the strap is quite substantial, and I'm pulling it tight, so it's compressing my wrist, which makes it look smaller than it is. But my wrist is 16. This watch will fit on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. Down the barrel shows that. It is flat enough to easily slide under a dress cuff and even over the top, which exaggerates the width of the watch. You can see the lug still well on board of the edge of my wrist. We have a large rectangular scale, alligator leather strap in gloss black, a bolstering to give it some thickness. We have a broad folded edge, monotone stitch, calfskin on the bottom, and you can see a brand new Glashütte Original factory strap, no crimping, no gouging up here, and a pin buckle with the GO logo, which is actually 2 G's. You can see it is platinum to match the watch. The case band is smooth satin. You can see the bezel is polished with a double step, and that the innermost step is actually brushed. The outer one is polished. Then we have these lugs that are subtly broken out from the case band. You got to think that the older German watch company out of Glashütte was looking sideways at the younger one back when these were designed. Lange has a very severe notch between case and lug. This isn't that, but nor is it a blended lug Portuguese or a Calatrava. You can see that it was probably welded lug case construction because these were made very slowly, and I'll show you on the case back more evidence of that. But what they probably did is they welded the lug to the case, filed it to remove the gathered material from the weld, and then rather than creating a super sharp break here, they actually smoothed it out longitudinally to create that sort of organic bend between the two so you don't have a hard angle. The watch has a GO branded crown, and actually there's a little kerf underneath so you can dig your nail in more easily to pop the crown out and start setting things. You can see we've got hacking seconds, and then we've also got a quick set date. Now, not every panorama datum or outsized date from GO has a crown-based quick set. A lot of them have case side pushers. This one does have a crown quick set, which makes it a lot easier to use. And you can see that those discs are flush, always a feather in the cap of a company that can make a double date that way. Black dial, very simple. And you can see it is a panorama datum, a weird combination of languages on this dial. As you can see, by the time we get to the bottom, made in Germany, we're back in English. We have a little sort of brushed tracks for the time scales, which are a little bit off-white, almost champagne compared to the white of the platinum case. But you can see the hands are alpha style, with the exception of a lancet style seconds hand, and then there's a fascinating sort of overlap between the two scales with applique indices. Taking a quick look around back, we'll talk about the movement in a moment, but look at the case back. Remember I talked about this being a laboriously handmade case? I talked about probably having welded lugs. Well, look at the case back. Everything that's engraved on the case back appears to be hand engraved on the case back. And that includes everything from the 30-meter depth rating to the individual edition numbering to things like the notation of maker's mark and platinum, plus the company logo, and it's all done quite beautifully. That wasn't done with a drill or a laser. That was actually done by hand. The movement's a beautiful piece, caliber 9001, launched in the early 2000s. The duplex swan's neck system and the 3/4 rotor are its signatures. It's a pretty big movement at 32.6 millimeters, so it nicely fills a modern case back. You can see 41 joules, chronometer style, 5-position adjustment, hacking, quick set, double date, 4 hertz beat rate, 42-hour power reserve. You can see that it uses a 3/4 rotor, so you have this big open case back that's not obscured by a winding bridge or a rotor. And then we have these duplex swan's neck systems, so stop the balance there. You can see there are actually timing adjustments done with masses on the balance here, though fine timing adjustments can also be performed using these two screw-based swan's necks. And the two swan's necks in steel are beautifully mirror finished. We also have stripes across the bridges, you can see. We have anglage on the edge of the bridges as well. We don't have a lot of edges because it's a big 3/4 style bridge, but we do have them there. You can also see we have blued screws, fired blue, and that we have a snailing underneath the rotor itself. And we've got a lovely solarization on the reduction wheel adjacent to the winding rotor with engine turning on the base plate. It is a beautiful looking movement. If you love this watch, it is the best that Germany has to offer from the fatherland, the PanoMaticDate. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.